Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for the likes, the comments, and for subscribing. If you're new here, please subscribe to this channel. If you're not new, also please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click on the notification button to be notified anytime I drop a new video. In this video, I'll be updating you on I Do. It is hot. Shaad points a gun to shoot Ahil after seeing Janat on Ahil's arms. But what happened next will shock you. You need to watch till the end to find out what happened. Hey, oh my God. Please subscribe to this channel and don't forget to click on the notification button to be notified anytime I drop a new video. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up, download this video, share this video, enjoy this video. Let's go. Sanam is in tears and is lost. A drunk man is closing in on Sanam. He grabs her by the shoulder. She panics. She asks him who is he and why misbehaving with her. He says, haven't started my misbehavior. Sanam slaps him. He grabs Sanam and starts to manhandle her. She tries to run from him, but he grabs her and pins her to a wall. He tries to close in on her when someone grabs him by his head. It's Ahil who glares at him and hit him hard. Sanam is in tears. Ahil looks at her. The man gets up and attacks Ahil, but Ahil blocks him in time. Ahil punches him hard. Ahil opens his vest coat and puts on Sanam. She clings onto it. The man again tries to get up to attack them, but Ahil beats him up. He forms on him for trying to touch his Sanam. Sanam is shocked and looks up confused at him. She recollects Ahil confessing his love for her at the tribal village. She is confused. Sanam notices a photo lying on the floor. She gets up to look at it but passes out before she can look at the pic. Ahil holds her in time. He tells her to open his eyes and says nothing can happen to you. I love you. Shaad comes there and is shocked to hear Ahil. He is furious looking at Sanam in Ahil's arm. Shaad self-thought, how dare Ahil touch my Janat. He takes out his gun and points at Ahil. Right then, the photo lying on the floor falls by Shaad's side and he notices it. It's a pic of Ahil's Sanam. He moves his gun away. He looks at the pic of Sahil. Ahil tells Sanam to open his eyes. Shaad is speechless. He recollects Sanam calling him as Ahil during her stay in Pakistan. Ahil looks up and calls out for help. Shaad is standing behind the wall with a broken heart. Ahil keeps calling for help. He picks her up in his arms and takes her downstairs. Shaad watches quietly. He recollects all the moments with Sanam, meeting her, falling in love with her. He is in tears. Razia squeezes Shashi Kapoor's throat and says, I don't spare an ant who tries to fly. If you forgot to breathe, I did get you a second chance, but you forgot my mission. Who will give you second chance? She tells Shashi Kapoor that your life is my gift to you. Shashi Kapoor says you have no idea of my bond to that heavily. Razia says, well, you don't know my relation with that heavily. You're trying to tell me that your mom is Tanve, the Begum, and you want to avenge her death with Ahil. Shashi Kapoor affirms on her for lying to her all along. Shashi Kapoor takes out a gun to fire on Razia, but Saif tries to stop her. She pushes Saif away. Razia stays calm and says, when the protege points gun to the teacher's head, you should know your training is complete. Well, fire the gun at me. Go ahead. But remember that the person you're pointing gun at is the reason why you are alive today. Your mom didn't love you and so sold you off. I saved you from a life of prostitution, gave you money and the work. Flashback of Sajuda aka Razia making offer to Shashi Kapoor. She tells Shashi Kapoor whatever respect and power she has is cause of Sajuda. Shaad is completely devastated. He is walking in tears through the alley of the mansion as winds blow. He recollects how Sanam unconsciously too remembered all of Ahil's like or dislikes. Ahil rubs Sanam's palm and begs her to open her eyes and apologizes for keeping her away from her love, from him. He begs her not to leave him and go. He begs her to open her eyes. Ahil feels Sanam's hand move and he thanks Allah. Right then, Shaad comes. Shaad looks blankly at Sanam. Shaad says, tried yourself for so long. Where were you? Well, your Janat is not well. Called the doctor. Shaad asks Ahil to wear his jacket. Ahil asks Shaad what is he talking about. Shaad insists. Ahil frowns for not being sensitive to Sanam. Shaad insists. Ahil puts the jacket on. It fits perfectly. Shaad breaks down. He recollects the tailor saying how he stitched the suit to the perfect measurements. Shaad says perfect fit. Apple pie is your fab. Sanam knows where the salt is in this house. Knows about your allergy, about your likes and dislikes. Well, only someone our own know these things. Then how come two strangers would share such kind of bond? Ahil looks at Shaad. Ahil finally accepts that the girl isn't his Janat, but his own Sanam, and thanks him profusely for having taken care of his Sanam when he himself wasn't around. Shaad says that he has seen the passion in his eyes for Sanam, but he too loves Janat immensely. But unfortunately, out of both the love stories, only one of them can win. Ahil says that love has no defeat or win, as even if you lose in this, you win. Shaad agrees, saying that love isn't to be attained, but to lose oneself. He says that he loves Janet immensely, and his motive in life is to see her happy. And for her happiness, Ahil's presence is paramount, as once the heart accepts someone, it remains like that for a lifetime, and that his Sanam is just his, and once she is ready, then he can peacefully live. Ahil says that had this been the case, he would have told her long back, but her physical condition isn't such that she can take it. Shaad assures that Sanam shall be all right and puts Ahil to rest, saying that he would do anything to unite Sanam and Ahil. Ahil tells him that he owes him for life, and they both emotionally hug. Meanwhile, Razia tells Tanvi's tortures to her and her family, and how she had sworn that she would never look back, but her helplessness brought her back, as she remembers how Tanvi used to humiliate and torture her. She turns to Shashi and Saif, saying that problem emboldened the man, and she could have broken down by the torment, but she rose and became Sajuda. She says that her journey has been long, and then talks about how she used Sineri against Sanam, but unfortunately Sanam returned and everything went in vain, as she remembers being electrocuted. Saif asks how did she survive. She says that she didn't, and even had a death certificate issued to her when she woke up from her bed and walked off. The doctor and the nurse are shocked. Raza tells them that the soul stays behind till life's motive is complete. She says that her life wanted otherwise, and she started wandering around aimlessly and thought that her end was actually near. But just then she overheard people talking about looking for a man to be able to deliver a little poison to Sajuda in Dubai. In return of a new life, she agrees to do so, and then after delivering, she kills the man and takes his identity, and after that, she searched for him and made him tough like steel too. She tells Shashi that now she has to avenge it all. Shashi hugs her. In her room, the new bride is lost in her own evil thoughts when Ghazala and Latif come in talking about Razia and her evil plot. The new bride gets agitated hearing that and says that the whole world can't destroy Ahil. Gazala asks when her hatred for Ahil turned into immense love for Ahil. She says that she doesn't love Ahil, but his life, as that proves her existence. She says that when a person's heart doesn't beat on its own, then they don't throw the heart away. Gazala says that they should beat up Razia and Shashi, but she asks them to be quiet, saying that they belong in their category only and they should wait for the bigger plan as they might turn handy for her one day. While Sanam is asleep, the landline rings and wakes up with a startle. She comes down to pick it up, wondering where is everyone else. She receives the call hesitantly and is surprised to find someone singing a nursery rhyme, Jack and Jill to her and talking mysteriously, while she keeps asking who is he. He says that she shall get this surprise very soon as he is coming today to her, and in return he shall take a life away as he shall commit murder today. She is shocked. The screen freezes on her face. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and come back for more updates from your favorite Z Word series.